Welcome along, race roomers, to another Tuesday Thunder with AusNZ Simracing. Stream hasn't started well tonight, already had a little glitch. You may have seen if you're on the other thread that I had going. Had the title screen up, and all of a sudden the screen just died. Anyway, here we are, Tuesday Thunder, AusNZ Simracing. I'm pretty sure you can pick the track just looking at the footage on screen. It is, of course, the infamous Australian icon Bathurst. And the car of choice, something that I'm not even sure has even turned a lap on this track, is DTM 2020. Very low slung, high downforce, high horsepower, expecting some exceptionally quick lap times around this track. So the guys are just completing the 15-minute practice session. You'll see they've got about 1:50 to go, and Edu sitting at the top of the times there with a 1:51.358. So expect somebody to go a little bit quicker throughout the course of the night. Another minute and a half and we'll be into qualifying session for Tuesday Thunder with AusNZ Simracing. Good for an exceptionally exciting race tonight. We've got 23 races in the server at the moment, mostly Australians, a few new names in there, spattering of Kiwis, Ray Schiller blowing his Japanese flag, and Shay Samuels with the stars and stripes waving there. Interesting to see if he can keep the ping limits at home. So practice session all but over now. Anytime soon we'll transition to qualifying, and then we'll see some real pace from the guys. Only two cars to choose from in DTM 2020, the Audi and the BMW. Just looking down the listing there, it looks like a pretty even spread for both. Here we go, 15 minutes of qualifying. You see Mark Pilbro first out of the pits. Seems to be a common thing for Mark, he likes to get out there first. Not sure if it's a little inside gag of his that he likes to... It's the only thing that he can do first, and likes to get out there first. For those of you who are new to the AusNZ Simracing Tuesday Thunder scene, welcome along, good to have you watching. Premise of this event, generally the combo is chosen by one of the members, generally one of the newer members to the group. So if you drop in for the first time, you may get asked what your combination is. I'm Not sure who chose this one, but yeah, I guess they got a liking for Bathurst and DTM 2020. Tuesday Thunder is a different combination every week. Like I say, chosen by the newest member. Could be anything, so just got to keep an eye out as to what's going to turn up next for a AusNZ Simracing Tuesday Thunder. So here we go, the guys will be off on their first timed lap now. We've followed Son Edu around on his warm-up lap. This will be his first flying lap. I would imagine it's going to concentrate on him for most of this lap, being that he set the fastest time in practice. Just as I say that, it cuts to Mark Pilbro, but that'll be because he's got through the first sector and actually put in time on the first sector. Sets off down one of the iconic pieces of racetrack in any part of the world, the much renowned Conrod Straight. Kink right very shortly, there we go, into the chase. Some of us who are old enough remember when it went straight through there and didn't have this little kink in it. Taken out for safety reasons, I believe. Final turn, or Murray's, and heading down the straight to put a first lap time down. And he goes with a 154.739. But you see that's very quickly topped by Son Edu, who did a 152.382, and you can just see there that he actually caught up very quickly in the last few segments of the racetrack there. Not to be outdone, Rangy in his typical green livery goes to a 152.171. Cut to the top of the hill now and we see DDF, Daniel Finney, looking good so far. Purple sector 1 and 2. 0.3 of a second up, so looking good to take away that top spot here. Once he heads off down Conrod, shower of sparks. Through the chase there we see whoever that was in front make I don't know if they were getting out of the way or whether they just had a moment, but it's left the door open for DDF to carry on with his quick lap time, and I would assume he'll go to P1 with this, and he does with a 151.754. So I'll carry on with a little bit of background on Tuesday Thunder. We actually have two races on the Tuesday Thunder event. The first one's a 35-minute race with their quickly becoming famous invisible pace car at 15 minutes in. So at that point there'll be a call for the safety car, and the lead racer will back the pack up essentially and cruise around at a slow pace, allowing everybody to catch up and form an Indian file behind them. Once everybody's caught up, they'll be unleashed again for the last, it's usually about 17-18 minutes, so it's a 17-18 minute dash to the flag from there. Winner takes all from that point, and then from there we go into a 10-minute full reverse grid dash for stupidity, I guess we're going to call it. And that will be a dash for stupidity tonight, I'm guessing, with 24 cars on the track. DDF goes quicker again. Another lap down. It was the 151.233. Lachlan Nichols. Haven't seen him around for a while. Welcome back. Sitting in second place there with a 152.162. Rangy now slid down the order a little bit into third there. Those two guys just under a second off DDF's qualifying time. See DDF running down Conrod yet again. Purple sector to his name, or sector 1 and sector 2, so he could even go quicker again. Could we see a 1:50 out of him? And we do, a 1:50.941, so just snuck under that 1:51 time frame. Nick De Silva there made a big jump up. He was, I just saw him before, he was down in like 23rd position and jumped up to second there, so pretty much a good flying lap there with a 1:52.111. There's still like 1.1 seconds off DDF's lap time, so I don't know what's going to happen there for somebody to beat DDF, but I'm guessing DDF, will he bin it? If anybody can, he can. Matthews there, he's currently down in 19th position. You want to move forward a little bit from there. His best laps are 1:57.418. Towards the start finish line. Will he improve on his lap time? Goes slightly better, 1:56.631. We were watching that, it looks like our old friend there, Rangy Rovers, jumped up into second spot there with a 1:52.007. It's a good time for Rangy. He looking to eke a little bit more out of it, maybe get a bit closer to DDF in the actual race. Cloud on screen there. I think Connor may have been in with us a couple of times before. He's an Australian based player, sitting in 10th position there. Be happy with that. Andrew Turnbull quickly becoming one of the regulars for Tuesday Thunder. Oh, and he's had a huge moment there at coming off the end of the chase. I kind of expect to see a little bit more of that throughout the course of tonight's action. Matthews there crossing the line and jumps up to 18th. It's a 155.873. Looks like he's been having quite a good little battle down there with Mike King for that 18th, 19th qualifying spot. Mark Pilbro, another of the regulars, coming across the line. 14th position there. Mark, sorry. For the problem with the image there. We have just finished qualifying for AusNZ Tuesday Thunder. I'm having a bit of a nightmare with my streams at the moment, I must confess. Apologies for all the dropouts and weird kind of things that are going on at the moment. We'll get it sorted eventually one day, I'm sure. Here we go, gearing up for the first 35-minute race of AusNZ Tuesday Thunder, brought to you by KiwiRaceroom. Issues and all. Just on 20 seconds till the lights go out and we go green for 35. Nice looking grid there of DTM 2020 cars. All lining up there, 25 of them on the grid, ready to cause chaos. Lights are flashing, lights are out, and off we go. And already carnage at the back there. A few cars getting nudged and spinning, and All sorts of drama at the back there. Cars running wide at turn 1. That's very wide. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. People using DRS into the first turn, maybe? Greg Hancock, one of those guys caught up in the shenanigans at the tail of the field there. It'll take him a little while just to gain his composure and get back into the groove of things. Meanwhile, at the front, we have Lachlan Nichols leading the way, DDF sitting in behind, and Rangy Rover there, keeping the acid on. And then it's all turned to carnage. Oh, there's a roadblock. I'm going to imagine that we may get a restart on this. Mark Pilbro sneaks through, cars going all directions. People reversing to get out of the way. Trass involved, Ray Schiller. Tragic start to the race for those guys, but never fear, we've got that good old safety car about 13 minutes from now, so that'll give them all a chance to catch up to the back of the field and have another shot at it. Cut back to the front, we see Rangy cruising up to the back of DDF there. Lachlan Nichols leading by just under a second at the moment. Nick De Silva got it all wrong coming off Murray's corner there. We were sort of predicting before this that it was going to be a little bit of a comedy of errors throughout the course of the race. 25 cars, yeah, it was going to be an interesting event for sure. Starting to settle into a bit of a rhythm. I saw Rangy back there nudge the wall. Zone in on Shay Samuels from running the American flag here. Ranging up on the back of Rangy. Looking into that DRS zone I'm imagining down the straight here. He's using DRS to try and make his way up to the back of Rangy. Gets into the chase. Braking a little bit earlier than Rangy by the looks of it there, but probably had to because he was using DRS. You see the stealth mode Steen there, sitting in 11th spot. DDF sitting in second at the moment. He'll be absolutely loving this, having a little bit of competition at the front there. Nichols in front of him. Rangy just dropping off a second behind at the moment. And Shea Samuels right behind Rangy, actually pulling to the inside to look at the bars. Back in line again. DDF drifts a little bit wide there, gets a little bit squirrely. That would have cost him just a touch. Dowie having a moment there. Oh, right in front of a pack. Oh, and he's been collected hugely. Who was that? Stephen Coe. And then we start the whole chain reaction of spin, spin, spin. Forests again, head down Conrod Straight once again. DRS being used again by Samuels as he tries to catch the back of Rangy. Into the chase, he's right on the bumper this time. Brake. He still brakes a bit earlier than Rangy by the looks of that. A little bit up the road. DDF's having a real good look at Nichols now. They head up Mountain Straight. Pete Darby having a bit of a mare there somewhere up the mountain by the looks of that. Hopefully he gets out of the way and clears wherever he is before these guys arrive on the scene. Looks like Nichols is backing DDF up into Rangy now. Oh, and Samuels has gone around. There's Baldwin and Edu through. Sparks everywhere with these low slung DTM 2020s as they head across the top of the mountain. Down into the dipper, on the back of Baldwin there. 0.3 of a second behind. Rangy starting to hound DDF now. Good to see Rangy up there at the moment. No, my luck, I've probably just put the curses on him again. Pete Darby on the coming out of the chase there, so very soon he's going to go a lap down. Very early in the race to be going a lap down. Rangy's hounding, he pokes the nose up, has a look up the inside, can't quite get there, ducks back in again. Pete Darby there just cruising, gets out of the way, kind of holds his line. Rangy on the DRS up Mountain Straight, try and get just reduce that drag a little bit and get a few more Ks out of the car. DDF getting a bit squirrely there. Good racing from these guys. Once again, guys head down. 5 laps down. Nichols still leads from DDF. Rangy just sitting in brief. DDF goes to the lead. He actually made that look kind of easy. I wonder if Nichols missed a gear or something coming off the corner there. And a little bit of loss of traction there for Rangy heading into the chase. It could have been more catastrophic than it was. Could say a good save, but he hasn't lost too much by the looks of that. So Edu finally gets the move made on Glenn Baldwin. Nick Hancock's obviously had a moment there coming off Forests. Yeah, sort of regains his composure and carries on. battle again for the trio there, and the gap's sort of starting to spread a little bit now. DDF's got his nose in front and he's pulled out 0.7 of a second lead over Nichols. Rangy 1.3 seconds behind, his third spot there. Looking to the inside of the chase. They're going to go too wide into the chase. It'll be the battle of the late breakers. DDF holds the inside line. Nichols had to go wide, had to relinquish the spot, just didn't quite get the drive. But a good battle all the same. Nichols on DRS down the main straight there. That's a bit optimistic for the short time he'd use it. He's on it again up Mountain Straight as well. This is Rangy by the looks. He pulls alongside. Nichols looking around the outside, makes the move, makes the pass on DDF, takes away the lead again. That DRS obviously helping him up Mountain Straight there. Just sitting, waiting for one of these guys to make a mistake, or both of them, and he'll just trounce on through and take away the lead. Stealth mode Steen started off the back of the grid in this one, so started in 25th. He's made his way up to 8th. You could probably say that a lot of those spots were gifted to him early in the race with all the carnage that went on. But even though Brodie just has that way of getting through those gaps, this is a brilliant battle at the front here with these three. DDF back to the lead, and Rangy looking down the inside of Lockie. Couldn't quite get the manoeuvre made. I would imagine that Lockie being in behind DDF just gave him that little bit of a toe down the main straight. Rangy sitting out in the open there. To get the speed. Got a few guys coming down pit lane here. Clint Olaf. Looking for a change of tyres maybe. Just under 21 minutes remain, and you know what that means. Just under a minute's time we're going to go safety car. But with the battle going on at the front with these three, I'd actually prefer if it just kept going, to be honest. Stuff the safety car, I say, keep it going. And of course Lockie Nichols hasn't been in here for a while. Sorry, I was just reading the message there. I've lost my train of thought. Lockie hasn't been in here for a while, so it'd be interesting to see if he actually remembers that we do have a safety car. There we go. So safety car is on, coming out of the chase. So Lockie slows them down to what would be a crawl on these things. Going from doing 1 minute 52 laps to, oh geez, I'd hate to think how long it'd take them to do it at this pace. So everybody will file up in behind them now, and once everybody's there, I can imagine it's going to get ugly on the restart. Well, we've got a little bit of a slowdown. Let's go through the top 10. So we've got Nichols in the lead there from Finney. Just let one of the slower cars go past there. Hopefully they're not going to let him catch up, because that'll take forever. Rangy Rover sitting in third. Sun Edu in fourth. Glenn Baldwin in fifth. Usoon Satin in sixth. Connor McLeod in seventh. Andrew Turnbull in eighth. Nick De Silva sitting there in ninth, and Darren Whalen doing really well actually, up in 10. He's been the silent achiever so far. Brody's dropped back down to 13th. I wonder if he's taking a pit stop maybe. See where the safety car is going to release them. Actually, I would probably imagine they're going to let them go on Conrod, just to let everybody have the cars in a straight line. Shea Samuels sitting in 19th there. He had a good start to the race, and then kind of all fell apart for him. Coverage of AusNZ Simracing's Tuesday Thunder, proudly brought to you by KiwiRaceroom. We endeavour to do this every week if possible, taking as many events for the AusNZ Simracing community and Raceroom as we possibly can. If you like what you see here, don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if you like. Anytime soon they're going to be released, and the Hounds of Hell will be released again. Decision there at the back by the looks, so not too sure. He must be due to go soon, surely. Maybe they're going to leave it for the start-finish line. It's probably actually been one of the longer safety cars in AusNZ Simracing Tuesday Thunder for quite some time. I would say we're going to be released on the main straight here, which I'm expecting all kinds of chaos. Just about coming to a standstill at the back of the pack there. Waiting for the green. for Steve to catch up by the looks of that. Steve Co, I give this guy credit because he just keeps going round and round. Even if he's not having a good race, he just keeps going round and round. And we're back under green again. Head up Mountain Straight, 3 wide in some places, and as expected, a little bit of carnage at the back there. Smarty, Pete Darby, I'm assuming. Nichols retains his spot at the front there ahead of DDF. Edu's managed to get past Rangy, so Rangy's lost a spot there on the restart. Edu had the fastest qualifying practice time, so let's see what he can do here. Can he piece it together for the actual last 13 and a bit minutes of AusNZ Tuesday Thunder DTM 2020s at Bathurst. Steve will go with a moment there at the S's. Easy to do on that corner actually. Many cars you can just have a moment up there. DDF pulling up alongside Nichols here as they head into the chase again. Passes round the outside, that's a good pass, real good pass. Really good racing from the guys not to make contact. 3 wide into Murray's. Nichols takes it back. This is brilliant racing. Mike King there's obviously had a moment at Forest's. Edu up the side of Finney now takes away second, but DDF coming back at him strong and takes the spot as they head up Mountain Straight. Baldwin having a look up the inside of Rangy there for 4th position, and look who's in 6th, sorry. Look who's in 6th there. That's stealth mode guy. DDF has a little bit of a look down the inside at Forest Elbow. Door was going to be shut on him pretty hard. Opens up the DRS as they head down Conrod. Tucks in behind to get that extra pull as well. Alongside, these guys have gone too wide into the chase so many times. Oh, DDF's had a moment. He's binned it. DDF has binned it. It's only cost him 1 position by the looks of it though, so probably might have had quite a good save. Actually didn't lose as much time as I expected he would have, being as far off the track as he was. Rangy looking to the inside now of DDF. She's all go here. Let's see if these 4 guys can hold it together for the next 10 minutes. Gonna say it, guys, we got a race on our hands here. Edu to the lead now, Finney in 2nd, Nichols, Nichols has turned around, Rangy involved. That's gutting, that's absolutely gutting for that to happen. Lockie was having such a good race. I really feel for him. Brody looking up the inside of DDF now. These two will go side by side as well. There'll be a good battle here too, as has been the case for many a Tuesday Thunder. Huge moment there for Nichols. He's just, yeah, I think he's a little bit of the red mist going on there now. Dropped way down to 16th spot. I don't know what to say. It's kind of unfair in a way, having such a great battle and that one little incident, whether he was hit or whether he just turned it on his own accord, it's taken him right out of contention. See Michael Trask there. It's been around a couple of times. Kiwi. See him back having another go at AusNZ Tuesday Thunder. DDF trying to hound the back of Brody now. This one ain't over yet, I can tell you that. But squirrely there for DDF heading through the S's. Rangy eyeing up the back of Glenn Baldwin for the 5th spot there. Behind him, Clint Olive. Been very quiet today, but he could make himself known in the last 7 minutes of this race. With a real lunge there at the end of the chase. Couldn't quite get it done on Baldwin. Probably cost him a little bit of ground in the end actually. Put too much on the go pedal there and she got a little bit loose. Coming off Murray's. Get into Hell corner. And up Mountain Straight once again. Olaf with the DRS engaged there. We just saw the back wing tilt down flat. Drops off some of the drag. Gives a few extra Ks of speed there. So Rangy made the pass on Baldwin there. Olaf is next one to have a look at the back of Baldwin's car. Left the gate open a little bit there and Clinty went a bit wide. Not the easiest of places to try and make a pass, to be honest. There's actually not that many spots on Bathurst that are easy to make a pass. Rescue a bit of a result from this race. He's sitting in 13th now, right on the back of Mark Milbro. Imagine he'll tuck in behind, maybe open up the DRS and make a pass before we get to the chase. There, you'd think you're seeing double. You're seeing Saturn making a move on Turnbull there. Not getting it made by the looks. Oh, Rangy with a moment there. He was closing up on the back of Nick De Silva, who's sitting in 4th. And again, just on the loud pedal a little bit too quickly, and it's just sent him spearing left into the safety wall there. It's dropped him down to 14th, and he's still dropping 15th position there, so a big loss for Rangy with that incident. Go back to this epic battle at the front here, and Edu's been unceremoniously moved sideways by Steen and Finney as they've moved by, so Brody stealth mode Steen takes the lead from Daniel Willie Bennett Finney. Edu in third spot there, just watching and waiting. See if these two guys trip over each other again. The carnage at the top of the hill there by the looks. I'm not picking who that is, but it looked kind of messy. Shay Samuels there in 10th position. First outing with AusNZ for Shay. I'm hoping he's enjoying his time here, and assuming he's probably quite happy with a 10th, although he was up at about 4th, 5th at one spot. So he's made quite a good recovery after losing out earlier in the race. It's a tasty battle at the front. DDF's not giving up on this. Pulls alongside as they head up Mountain Straight. Clint Olaf there lining up. Nick De Silva puts the DRS on, tries to get those extra Ks up the hill, up the mountain. DDF's taken away that lead using DRS up Mountain Straight, I'm assuming, and Brody now moved to second. 2 minutes to go, so I would imagine they'll get this lap and maybe one more, so going to be interesting for the last 2 laps, I would pick. Olaf trying real hard, nudged the wall there. There's a bit more carnage down the field here. Greg Hancock at one point there. Connor McLeod's involved. Smarty, he was trying to take evasive action and ended up hitting the car that was turned around in front of him. Chris Matthews there obviously had a real moment. Brody with the acid on into the chase. Is he going to make a move here? No, he just tucks in behind, keeps it clean. I'm picking he's going to make a move on the last lap. Will he try his famous around the outside pass at Murray's? I don't think he will. What's happened there? Has DDF done has he done one of his little tricks there? Where he's thought that was going to be the last lap? Did DDF think he was coming for the checkered then? I can't see any reason why he would have got a slowdown penalty or anything, so as DDF had a mind lapse there, and Steen's just taken advantage. 0.7 of a second, or half a second now. So DDF's probably maybe woken up to the fact that the race was still there to win. Shay Samuels now up to 8th, at the back of Bathurst and Saturn. Lockie just a bit up the road there, and Clint sitting in behind these two guys. So time is up on the clock for AusNZ Tuesday Thunder DTM 2020 at Bathurst. This is the race to the checker. Checker flies. looks like Brody's taking it away from DDF, Sanidu, Nick De Silva in 4th, Glenn Baldwin in 5th, Lockie Nichols in 6th, Clint Olaf in 7th, Urson Satin in 8th, Shea Samuels in 9th, Mark Pilbrow rounds out the team. See the last of the few guys rolling across the line now. Greg Hancock coming home in 16th there. Darren Whalen 19th. 2 runners left on the track by the looks of it. Mike King and Mark Hallowell. There we go, official results. Race winner Brody Steen, DDF and Sun Edu. That's your podium for AusNZ Tuesday Thunder. DDF with the fastest lap, well, 152.287. Don't rush away just yet. We've still got the full reverse grid 10-minute dash for crazy. Dash for disaster tonight, I'm thinking, with these cars. Going well, Raceroom will do its usual and fire on through, or it will kick me out very shortly. Here we go, 10 minutes of utter chaos with AusNZ Simracing Tuesday Thunder, full reverse grid, 10-minute dash for disaster. Guys just taking their spot on the grid now in readiness. .22 DTM 2020 is lined up on the grid, ready to face 10 minutes around Mount Panorama, Bathurst, and we're off. Green there. You guys, looks like they didn't actually see the green. Bit of carnage at the back. Looks like DDF's been caught up in that, maybe. Definitely DDF caught up at the back there. There's all sorts of chaos going in the back there. I think there's a sheep station on offer. Maybe there is. Did I miss the night's briefing? Greg Hancock there sitting in 7th. Interesting to see which way he goes there from that. We cut into Smarty in 6th. Smarty had a little bit of a rough run in the first race. You're looking for better things in this second. Dash for danger, dash for disaster, dash for crash, whatever you want to call it. Straight for the first time, and Mark Hallowell leads the way. See Connor McLeod there, he's currently sitting in 4th. Mark Hallowell will be quite happy sitting in 1st, but of course, you know, I think 10 minutes you've got it made easy, but I can tell you, leading one of these 10-minute sprints, you think you've got it made, but it's not easy to actually keep the lead for that 10 minutes. Some of these quick guys at the back come through really quick. Cloud looking very racy there, right in behind Michael Trass. Comes in a bit hot, and I think he must have got on the brakes just in time there. It was a good save in the end. Thought for a minute there he was going to drill the back of Trass. It very much looked like it. He was probably quite lucky that he didn't go around himself. Up to the front here, and as we see, there we go. Andrew Turnbull takes the lead away from Mark Halliwell. Like I say, you can be in the front quite easily. It's actually quite hard to keep that lead for the full 10 minutes. Big moment there for Smarty, doing the old bicycle across the top there. We're moving chicane at the moment by the looks of it. He's keeping everybody else out. Who we got there? We got Michael Trass, Rangy, Sonidu's got his way up there very quick. Matt. It ain't over yet. Stephen Coe there's had a moment up through the S's by the looks of it. Still, he keeps going. He gets a big thumbs up from me, this Stephen. Rangy around the outside of Michael Trass. Trass got a little bit sideways there. Made it easy for Rangy to just pick off that 4th spot. We might have lost Mike Halliwell there. No, Mark Halliwell dropped down to 15th spot there with that little incident off Hill Corner. Rangy now zoning in on the back of Dave Smart. Turnbull's just about 3 seconds ahead of these guys. Be happy with that if he can stay there. Halfway home, the 10-minute dash for disaster, dash for crash, dash for whatever you want to call it. There's been all sorts of shenanigans going on, and obviously somebody just in the back there, just full noise into the wall back there. Just glimpsed it. Looks like they carried on though. Brody's heading off at Forest Elbow. Not sure what caused that, whether he was involved with another car or just did it on his own accord. Oh no! Oh, Matt, just in the wrong place at the wrong time. The director picked it up at the right time for us, but for Matt, just the wrong place, wrong time. Caught up in somebody else's disaster. And yeah, paid the price. He's dropped down to 13th. Glenn Baldwin facing the wrong way now as well. Horrible track to be facing the wrong way on. He looks like he's got around relatively safely. It's cost him quite a few positions though. Faster cars coming up behind though causes a bit of concern. You see Rangy's closed right up on the back of Andrew Turnbull now. This is going to be the race for the checker here, I'm thinking. Can Rangy hold it together, or will he be a bit too heavy on that right foot coming off Murray's? Lockie, it looks like Lockie's been caught up with DDF there. Of course, I meant to mention earlier, of course, AusNZ Simracing brought to you by KiwiRaceroom. You see Andrew Turnbull has had a moment. This is all turning to chaos here. We like to run in unison with some of the other guys who stream the races. If you look down under the description, you'll see that Brody has his Twitch account and DDF has his YouTube channel. Both of those guys stream in-car views, so if you want to see a different perspective of the race, tune into those guys live. Heard quite a few guys sort of run KiwiRaceroom coverage alongside so they can get both perspectives of the event. Good to hear that KiwiRaceroom is serving a purpose, and we're kind of glad to bring that service to you, give you the outside spectator's view of the action. Of course, AusNZ Simracing is the home of Raceroom racing experience down under. Links for all our Discord channels and website, all that kind of guff is in the description down below. If you're in the Australia New Zealand region and you play Raceroom, jump on board with us, you should be more than welcome. Trying to build up and get a lot of strength behind Raceroom in this region. Yeah. Come on board, have a bit of fun, enjoy yourself. DDF sitting in 12th, kind of unusual territory for him. He had that little incident earlier though. So, yeah, he'll be happy, unhappy, I'd imagine. A lot of these guys don't take it. Well, they take it seriously, but not too seriously. It's all about having fun. So, that 10 minutes flew by. And I would imagine now we're on the run to the checker, the last lap. DDF lining up, who's in Saturn there. Matt, Greg and Brody in a tight little battle. Brody sneaks through on the inside there. It's our next question is what will next week's combo be for AusNZ Tuesday Thunder? Still the carnage goes on. The ticket is out. I would hazard a guess that Rangy has crossed the line. Or well and truly on his way to the line anyway. Follow Darren Wyland there, down in 15th spot. cut back up to Michael Trass. He's had a moment there in the last turn. Is he going to cost him some spots there? Might have cost him a few, so there we go. 10 minutes of chaos with AusNZ Simracing, Tuesday Thunder. Rangy Rover takes the win from Connor McLeod, Clint Oliphant third. Brody made his way up to 4th, Mark Pilbrow in 5th, Michael Trass in 6th, Greg Hancock 7th, Andrew Turnbull in 8th, DDF 9th, Shea Samuels in 10th. That about wraps up another Tuesday Thunder with AusNZ. Tomorrow night I think the guys are doing a ranked event again. It's not the GT3 Enduro tomorrow night. The guys have decided to do something a little bit different and go with the other long race, which is DTM 92 at Raceroom. So if you want something a little bit different there, with some classic touring cars, tune in tomorrow night. I'll probably have that up again. I may even take part yet. We'll just see how things go. Apart from that, thanks for tuning in. Catch you again later. Over and out.